Right, I guess it's time to get this show on the road. At least one person's watching, although that could be me. Using Streamlabs OBS here for the first time, so this is a little bit of a test, really, to try and work out what is going on. Headset Scroll, hi, hello there, how are you doing? Thank you very much for joining. What have we got going on here? Why does it say that I've made money towards my donation goal? That's not right. Oh well, can't be. We don't know where that come from. Oh well, never mind. That's a weird one, but fine. I will just get straight on with things. Just trying to work out this new streaming software, so it's a little bit confusing. Fine, let's go for it. I think I'm going to start this on a... Right, okay, good to go. Capital World, I think I'm going to use. I haven't tried this one before. I like the idea of it having lots of remains and things. So I'm guessing there's going to be more stuff on the map to get involved with. 6 players seems fine. I think I'll just leave everything on sort of kind of normal for now, but I'll pick my commander. I've been having a thought about who I'd like to play as well, at least which race I want to play as. I'm already playing a game as the Kirko, and I think what I'm tempted to do for this stream is to play as one of the space dwarfs, one of the Dvar. So what options have we got here? We can just do that. Oh, there's loads of them. So we've got this guy who has synthesis, AI daemons, hack and override enemy mech units, bolster strategic operations. That's a Xenoplague. Now I'm playing Xenoplague in my Kirko campaign. Void tech, mobile units that can teleport past through obstacles. That sounds quite cool. Temporal clones. You are Promethean. Incendiary weapons and mass destruction. That sounds like my kind of thing. You're also Promethean. There's quite a few of you guys are. Might be between these two. So what are your main differences? You are ranged. You're a ranged specialist. Got veterancy. Military detachment. So we start with a large army. You're cruel though. You're a villain. You're a tyrant to your people and your colonies have +4 unhappiness. Cruelty. You gain 200 is that happiness or morale? Gain 200 morale each time you kill a unit in battle. So what about this guy then? So this guy's a close quarters specialist and he has martial tradition. What are our other options? See, this one is also Promethean. Support vehicle. No, I think I'm going to go with this, not this guy, this guy. I don't mind that he has this sort of cruel villainous trait. I think we can deal with the unhappiness. I could customize him if I really wanted to.
As directors of the Dvar Consortia, you know that one has to dig deep to find true value. The collapse of the Star Union left you stranded on inhospitable worlds. This forged your iron will and ardent hearts. As your consortium reemerges to extract the treasures of the past, heed where you send your machines. Not everything deserves to be crushed and processed in the name of profit.
He's definitely a chunky monkey. That's certainly true. Why is something not going as it's supposed to be going here? What's going on? There we go. That should have fixed it. Anyway, right. So some of these dwarf characters are just amazing. I love how, like, they clearly are dwarves, but they're in like these massive spacesuits, so you can't really tell that they're dwarves. Okay, looks like a relatively decent starting spot. As usual, I am right next to the growth or whatever they're called again, so we've instantly got an upgrade for this guy. So his weapon is a sniper rifle. Does take a full action though, so it's only a single shot and he can't use it if he moves. And he has a basic grenade. So we know he's cool. He's got improved Overwatch. I know what agile Overwatch is. Automatically shoot at an enemy that moves or attacks within its field of view with 20% accuracy. Okay, so that's why it's improved. It's just extra accuracy. Immune to mind control is nice. Nothing particularly amazing there. Well, I could give him Deadeye 2, but that feels like it's spending a lot quite early on. Units in the hero's army gain, what's that, flame resistance? That's got to be worth having. And steady aim, let's give him that for now. There's obviously more stuff we can give him there, like Juggernaut, but I don't think we really need all of this. Not this early on, anyway. So we will... Did I not actually confirm them, Derp? Where are we? What did I want to give him? Or did he actually have 10 points? Fallout Protocols and Steady Aim, yeah, I must have had 10 points. Okay, that was unexpected. Incentivize. Target friendly unit gains motivated, granting them morale till the end of combat. That could be useful. And we'll give him the Vitality as well. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and do that. We can close that down. We do have another army here. Doesn't have a leader. So we've got these trenchers. I've seen these guys before. They can sort of like build a little wall around them. We've got the foreman. So he's got a hand mortar. He can heal. He's got incentivize as well. And a punch. And then we've got this bulwark. It's got auto cannons. Concussive volley. It's mechanical heavy unit. Right. Oh, orders required. I guess we could go straight over here and get this stash. It's a production stockpile. So before we grab that, can we start building something? We do want to get this army up a little bit. So we probably want to get at least one more trencher in there. And we also want to get... What have we got here? 2 energy, 1 food, 1 production. So we want to get central reactor core would give us extra energy. We probably want the food. So let's go ahead and do the central bio farm. Let's prioritize that one first. And then we'll take the army and go and attack that. So we'll get some instant production towards that. I'm going to fight it manually, of course, because I haven't played with the space dwarfs before and I want to learn how they work. Defenders move first. Looks like these are these the Amazons? Yeah, Amazons. Haven't come up against the Amazons before actually. So we do have some range on you. That's a spike gun, single action, not repeating. Fire a spike gun at the target. Damage increases by 20% when the unit stands within a trench. Affected by line of sight. 7-tile range. Not too bad. This was kind of like the dwarves in Age of Wonders 3. As they only had sort of single shot. Shield bash. In trench. Has to leave 1 point. The unit digs in, creating a trench around it that lasts until the end of combat, providing cover. With a cooldown of 2. Let's go and do it. Let's get all these guys to sort of dig in. That leaves it with 1 point. 7 tiles is too far for you to hit with that, as expected. So let's just go ahead and move forwards with some more of these trenches then. That was the wrong button. It's this one I want to do. There we go. That's shield bash. And how many more of you we've got? Yeah, we'll move you up. Now, these guys want to stay at the back. These are our sort of support unit. That's our big stompy thing. Concussive volley. So, concussion to non-ethereal or non-mechanical. Massive impact if it's resisted. And we can just move you forwards. You do have Overwatch, so let's make use of it. And then let's just move our leader, our hero forwards, and he can Overwatch as well. Right. You're just going to hunker down. You're going to hunker down as well. Oh, you guys... Yeah, because you still get an action point left. That's right. Okay, we'll end the turn then. Don't know what the Amazons do. I've not come up against them before. I've seen them before, but I've not really fought against them before. What does that scan do? didn't reduce our armor or something. That was a very nice overwatch. That did a significant amount of damage to them. Ow. Stagger. I think that was stagger, melee overwatch removed, and something else. I didn't quite see all the status effects there. So that was quite annoying. You are close enough to hit with that now. There's a 40% chance to hit with the spike gun. And we certainly did. One unit over there. I think we're going to go and try and get those guys if we can. Only a 20% chance to hit. Let's just stay here and overwatch. Hope they come at us again. Can we hit you with a spike gun? No. Too far away. Fine. Let's head forwards a little. And then we'll hit you from here. If we can hit you. And then you can do that as well. Line of sight's going to be our problem here, isn't it? What can I do with you? Not an awful lot. I don't even think you can see him if you go around the side there. Oh, you can. Not a bad hit. Okay, you've nearly finished you off now. Might be able to hit with our grenade if we move to there. Because we don't have a line of sight to shoot. But we might be able to hit it with a grenade. Yep. Excellent. Oh, it didn't kill her. Did stagger though, so that's fine. You could go and throw a grenade as well, possibly. Unless that tree's severely in the way. There we go. I don't mind using grenades.
Enemy destroyed.
There's one down. So we've just got this one enemy left now, so that should be fine. I like how we seem to get 3 shots on the Overwatch. Doesn't matter how much we've moved. Yeah, oh, because it has Agile Overwatch. Excellent. Yeah, I do like Agile Overwatch. Now, unfortunately, this obstacle is in the way, which is sort of not helping the shot, but let's try it anyway. We get 3 shots. A graze and a miss, unfortunately. No line of sight for you. No line of sight for you. This is awkward. Might have a shot from here. Of course he doesn't. That'll make it too easy. And that requires full action, so you can't even take a shot from there. What about you guys? Can you get close enough to do anything? You're now out of range. If you move over here, you'll be in cover. Oh, we can hit with a spike gun. And it's a kill, because we got them from behind it. They were flanked. Cool.
Victory.
Is our leader a female? Because it sounds like a female voice that I'm hearing. And we can choose where the production goes. So we can put it into a central reactor core or a specialist training centre. We'll go for the training centre because we're building... You can only have one central core and we're building a food one. So we can do something else with you. What's this one going to be here? 1 food, 2 energy. We want to get this one though, really. The hyper beam energy. Oh, we can't grab that because of those guys. This one, that's probably the one we're going to annex. That one down there. So let's start moving you back in that direction. You guys are just going to go and grab that. Because it's nice and easy. 45 production. And we'll just have a little scout around. We'll probably leave you back home for a while. Prospect sector, that's something new. Prospector sector gaining a small amount of resources. The unit has to remain stationary on the centre of the sector for 1 turn during the process. Sure. Well, that's the biggest mech that I've seen, but that's only a... What tier unit is that? I think it's a fairly high tier one because we started with it. It's a... Oh, it's only a tier 2 unit. We can't look at our science, our techs yet, so we'll have a look at it when we can get on to the next turn. And, well, we're going to be doing that right now, actually. So when it flips back around to my turn, we can start doing tech now. So it's probably... Now, is it Promethean or is it the just Thermaltake? So we've got ironclads. Oh, that's just a ship. Trying to look for all the units. Aerial division, obviously, is flying units. Noble division. That is a Baron. That's a specialist unit. So that just looks like someone in power armor. That is a vehicle. That's quite cool, though. And then we've got a... That's hero equipment. So a lot of the vehicles, there's two... You unlock two versions of them. You unlock the unit that you can put in an army, and there's also a vehicle version of them as well. I wonder if there's like just mech. We can just search for mech. Mechanical units, but there's nothing that's just got sort of mech in the name. Advanced Devar suits. Doesn't appear to give any units. Dreadnought division, artillery. There's artillery units in there as well. So they do have quite a few big vehicles. Seismic Supremacy, the Earth Crusher. Again, that's a vehicle. So it doesn't look like there's too many mechs. Not that I can see anyway. Phoenix Walker. That's another big mech. That's a tier 3 mech. That's quite cool. That looks like the... it looks like a cross between the new Cylons from Battlestar Galactica and the Mega Mechs from Falling Skies. Which is a little bit weird, but cool. I like it. So we need orders for our guys. We're going to go and clear this thing out over here because I want to grab this sector. Next. You don't need to stay there anymore because you've done the prospecting. I would like to go and search some of this stuff, but I think I'll move him up here and we'll go and make contact with the growth and we can start doing quests for them. That'll be good for us. We need to set our research, of course. So our options are perimeter security will give us a defensive mod, an offensive mod, and an alert protocol. Allowing them to enter defense mode even if they spend all of their action points during their turn. That's kind of cool. Or subjugation ordnance, another offensive mod, and a shredder bomb. Or tactical protection. I think we'll go for perimeter security, actually. So let's research on that. And then we need to get our society research as well. Frontier facilities always seems to make sense to me, because you want to get the colonizer. We definitely need the recreational domes, because we need the happiness, because we are a tyrant and cause unhappiness. We've already got... Yeah, we've only got 2 happiness in our city already. So we definitely need to fix that. We've prospected that. We've got 26 energy and 30 production. Okay. And turn again. The turns are still fairly quick. So we're going to go over here and beat these guys up. We could try and like be friendly with them, but I really don't want to be. We should be able to beat them, I think. What are we again? We're 805. They are 460. Yeah, we should be able to beat them. So we declare war on this NPC faction. Manual combat our way in. They do have the high ground, which is a bit of a pain. So I always want to try and take the flying unit out first, because then that buff gets dropped, but the flying unit does tend to sort of hang back quite a bit. Still, let's make them come to me as much as I can, so we'll go and get into some defensive positions. So let's go move forward to you guys. Get you to sort of hunker down there. Now, unless I'm mistaken, which wouldn't be the first time, I think other units can actually use that as cover. Oh, no, they can't. That's a shame. We'll put our leader here, so we can still overwatch with him, because we only moved 1 space. We could go and hunker down with you somewhere, but I don't think we need to put you in cover. And we'll put you here, and we'll put you on overwatch. Yeah, let's force them to move in. Just going to put everyone on Overwatch. I'm kind of a little bit disappointed with the Overwatch. There's only 2 races that can... No, actually. The Devar can do it. The yeah, there's at least 3 races can do it. I feel a little bit like in XCOM where you just tend to camp on Overwatch and let everybody come to you. Feels like it's cheating a little bit. There we go. The flying unit's coming towards me. That's actually what I was hoping for. Being able to take that out will help quite a bit, actually. So, can you hit anything? Can you hit the flying unit? You've got a 50% chance of being able to hit with that, so... It was a graze, but I'll take it. And your buddies next to you, he also has a 50% chance. And you just missed completely. Excellent. Any of you in range? The flyer's out of range, but you can hit that with the autocannons. So, missed, grazed, grazed. Well, a lot of good you were. You can potentially hit the flying unit. We're not going to kill either of them, so we might as well go for the flyer. So close, so close. And again, yeah, I think we'll just sort of camp down with everybody else. See if they want to move a little bit closer. Okay, took a bit of damage on our hero there. I think we'll be alright. We can heal, so that's alright. Mech's taking a bit of damage. Okay, so first of all, this guy at the back, you are going to heal our leader, our hero. You can't take a shot because you were staggered, so you don't have your full hits. You can't throw a grenade that far because, I don't know, you've got short arms or something. I don't want to waste your shot on this thing that's almost dead. If we can hit it with the spike gun, excellent.
Enemy annihilated.
Tempted to move forwards with one of these guys just to give us some space. Move into the trench with our hero. Because I'd like to be able to throw this grenade and hit all of them. But I guess I can move one tile closer. Yep, that hits all of them. That has backlash, so it attacks the unit next to it. Let's see if we can finish that off, actually, with the spike gun. Another graze, of course. Now then, you. What can you hit? 5% chance to hit that. 30%. Yeah, you can't do anything there, really. We need to get you in a much better spot. Well, let's do that because it does do backlash, so it will hit everything in next to it when it takes damage. Of course, it decided it wasn't going to take damage. If we move here, what is our chance to hit you? 45. We actually missed. We actually missed and hit the unit next to it. That was pretty cool. Little bit concerned now that we might take some hits here, but it is what it is. So you're going to attack my hero, but that's alright. And those guys are just missing. That's fine. So, you have melee overwatch. Can we prevent the melee overwatch? It's got backlash. If I attack it, I'm instantly going to take a hit. And I'm staggered, so I can't shoot it anyway. So let's just move away from it. We'll take a hit because of the overwatch. That's fine. Let's grab the mech. We need to finish this off, so... Those grazes really not helping. How did you miss a 70% shot? Come on, guys. Is that going to explode if we hit it? Yes, yes it did. Staggered those guys. Did some damage to you. What's that unit in there? 70% chance to hit. There we go. Another unit down. Great.
Payback.
And then we've just got you left now. You have a grenade, but I don't think you're going to be able to get close enough to use it because there's too much stuff in the way. Incentivize. That just gives morale. That's not all that useful. How far can you throw a grenade? Or can you not throw it at all? Oh, hand mortar. 4 tile range, but doesn't seem like you can do anything. Fine. Hunker down. You can't do anything either. You've used your grenade. End the turn, I guess. Hopefully we don't take too much damage from this guy. 2 misses. Let's take the shot. There we go.
Payback.
That was a bit more difficult than it needed to
Our
be, but
forces are victorious.
excellent. We need to heal up a little bit now, but we gain some production. We gain a dispersing gas bomb. Throw a canister. Deals damage in a 1 hex radius. Creates a cloud of choking smoke. 8 strength chance to apply choking. Ignores line of sight. Only affects ground targets. We'll take it. And now we want to annex this. And then we'll want to exploit it for probably production. We'll want to exploit it for production. Orders required. You're going to go and talk to these guys. So let's see if we can get into a bit of a relationship with them. 4 units slain. Luckily, it's right next to where this army is as well. So we'll heal up for a turn, and we'll go down and deal with that. You guys can probably... I don't know, I guess you can come down here and prospect the scrapping wastes. Can we tell where we've already prospected? There doesn't seem to be anywhere that tells us if we've already prospected there or not. Be useful if it did. So what have we got here? We've discovered an Ottoman dwelling. Okay. Gone to war with their faction, apparently. Oh yeah, because we've those are the ones that we attacked. Okay. Orders required. I think you are... Well, actually, we can move you down here. What's that? That is Baron. And then we attack that on the next turn. That's okay then. And you guys are going... Oh, that's that new unit. You're going to join up with this guy. That was the plan. We were going to make that army bigger. Set our production. I guess we could get a foreman in that army. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. Let's go ahead and produce one of those. And we'll get the military skirmisher barracks after that, I guess. No reason not to. Discovered a growth dwelling. Fair enough. End the turn. I'm not expecting a lot to happen between turns, so that's fine. Orders required. Right, you join up. You're going to get on to that and prospect. We could grab that afterwards. What do we have there? There's a gravity generator. Shelter pickup. Don't think we need that. Mainly back to full health there. I think it's safe enough. Actually. Yeah, it's only these guys. These are a lot easier than those horrible robot things, so we'll dive in and go and attack them. They just tend to spread out a little bit, but and they're all melee units mostly. These things do have they do have some ranged attack, but they're primarily melee. So agile overwatch on you. So let's just go and put you at the front and put you on overwatch. We'll move you forwards and put you on overwatch as well. I'm just hoping we get like a couple of lucky shots. Let's save the heal for now in case we take a hit or two on the first turn. We'll move you over here and put you in a trench. And you're just going to hunker. And we'll put you guys in a forward trench as well. Do quite like that mechanic there. They sort of surround themselves. You stay there, and you guys will just keep at the back in cover. I'm not going to put them in a trench, but we will hunker down. Okay, end turn. So you're probably going to do that weird spit thing. Yeah. Missed. And then A hail of Overwatch fire from the mech. Not sure these guys are going to get close enough to attack. I'm fine with that. Well, might as well take that shot, because that's pretty much a gimme.
Enemy down.
And it explodes and does damage to the guys next to it. That's fine. If we could kill that one at the back, that would then be awesome, because the same thing would happen. There's no point sitting here on Overwatch, because they will ultimately come closer. I think they might even be able to jump on us from where they are. Can you hit anyone from there? You can. 80% chance to hit that guy from back there. Wow. Now, if you guys can kill him... You missed. I'm very disappointed in you. What about you guys? Can you hit from there? 60% chance to hit. You missed as well. So it's all down to you. 25% chance to hit that, so you probably won't kill it even if you do. I think we'll just go on to Overwatch again and see what happens. We didn't really take any damage, so that's fine. You can't throw... That's only a 4-tile range. Yep, so you just stay back then. Go into defensive mode. So those guys moved first. We took our Overwatch shot. Actually knocked them back. We staggered them. They attacked the guy in the trench. We instantly got a melee Overwatch and did some damage back to them. You're going for these guys. I guess we can't heal the mech because obviously it's a mechanical unit. We should be able to finish these guys off. What does shield bash do? Bash the target with the shield, knocking back light units, high impact stagger, bypasses shields. So that stops it from being able to hit us back. Let's use the mech on this unit. Better chance of hitting it now. There we go. Three solid hits and it's dead. That's going to be easy to kill off, so we'll just do it with you. 90% chance to hit. And now we just need to get this guy. We might as well heal... Is that a leader? Yeah, we'll heal you. Might as well. Get him nice and healed up for the next fight. Do you have a line of sight on this guy? Of course you don't. If you move anywhere else, you won't be able to hit him. You guys might be able to take a shot from there. 90% chance this battle is over. Yep, awesome.
Payback. Victory.
Oh, the voice acting in this game is not great. It's my one gripe about it, really.
Objective completed.
So that's some relationship bonus with the growth, some influence, and some research. We'll take that for sure. And oh, we've actually got more sea on this map. The other map I'm playing on doesn't actually have ocean. It's pretty much all land mass. We'll go and prospect this. You're prospecting there, so we'll end the turn. Could then go and clear out that unit. So what have we got here? Perimeter security's
The
done.
mere existence of fortification or armoring is often enough to prevent an assailant's attack. Precious strength can then be saved for productive offensive measures. Construction Director Radolf Mag, Rumble BarraCuda's company.
The best bit is they're not just space dwarves, they're Russian space dwarves. So let's select a new research then. We could move into drudges. We can get more production for doing that. Or we can get some air units. We can get these ramjets. I like the sound of aerial units. Let's go grab that. And we'll have also completed our society research, I expect. Yes, so let's go on to food development first. I think that's always the best one to get. Although this could be useful. Terrain security bulwark. Allied units in this colony's domain gain 200 morale. Revised safety regulations. Allows us to bypass some of the official work regulations. We can finish structures more quickly and at a reduced cost. Structures cost 20% less production to build. And the cost of moving independent armies is reduced by 30%. But I still think that's the right one to get. We'll just click this as well.
Our colonies require the means to protect themselves and a reason to stay. At the very least, it's time to invest in some good old-fashioned guns and beer. Dollar Smith, Deneb Colony Mayor.
Definitely need those recreational domes anyway because of the happiness. We've already got negative happiness here, so... Thanks, Headset Squirrel. Thanks for dropping by. Do we want to attack that thing there? What is it guarding again? Probably nothing important. What did you manage to grab? You got 26 energy and 24 production, so... Not great. Let's go prospect. You can't prospect. Interesting. Why can't you prospect and why can you? Is it because of... Oh, Prospector. It's because we've got that specific unit in there. I get it. Prospect Sector. Yeah. So it's a specific unit that can do that. Okay. Good to know. Let's go and have a look here at the Bulldozer Flats. We can always go and prospect up there. That's fine. No enemy units around that I can see. Well, if you can't prospect, there's a teleporter there. We'll have to find out where that goes on the next turn because we can't reach it on this one. Apply mods to 5 separate units. I would like to mod some units actually. We could particularly mod the trenchers. What could we give them? Fortification tools. The unit's trenches become fortified trenches instead, ensuring they can only be destroyed with abilities with Demolisher. These fortifications also healed our units inside of them for 15% of their max health per turn, which is great. And melee attacks bypass 3 armor. This mod grants the unit 10% increased damage on all abilities. Well, we definitely want to do that. Mod all the equivalent units. So it's going to cost us 60 energy and it's going to cost us 30 of our 40 Cosmite. But yeah, we'll do it. And there'll be the Fortificator. I can't afford to give them all the offensive mod as well. Space Dwarves. Not just Space Dwarves, Russian Space Dwarves. So they're all going to get modded up. That is fine. Let's end the turn. That should mod the ones up that were in the other army as well. At least I think it should have. Yeah, they've got the extra symbol there. Got a new unit here. You're going to meet up with this guy eventually because you're like really bloody slow. You go over there and prospect. Might get something useful. This place, once that has finished, you seriously need to work on the recreational dome. You need orders. I don't necessarily want to use this teleporter, but I want to see where it goes. It goes up there. We can't go in the water yet. At least I don't think we can go in the water. No. Actually, let's use the teleporter. And we're next to some units that we don't particularly want to be next to. We're not too far from home, so we'll probably head back down this way and take these out as we go. So let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. Yeah, these guys will be straightforward. Couple of flying units though, so they're a bit annoying. Of course, defenders always go first. They did not move very close, did they? Let's use this mech to bait them in. I don't like the fact that this guy can't overwatch after he moves at all. He's really bad in that sense, but certainly move forwards with our little dwarvy guys here. And we'll put their trenches down straight away. That's a good thing with these trenches, is that we can put our other units in them and recover health now. Oh, those trenches look awesome. Yeah, definitely want to keep happiness high, but this particular hero that I'm playing with, where's he gone? He's here. So this guy actually has one of his traits is he's got cruelty. So not cruelty. Yeah, it must be cruelty. So it gives when when he kills units in combat, they gain morale, but also it gives him like -2 or -4 happiness on the strategic map because he's a tyrant. So that's why I'm really trying to keep the happiness high. Did you face the right direction? Yeah, you did. You stay there. You stay at the back. Everybody hunker down. Everybody just grab your asses and wait to be attacked. Right, come at me, bruh.
Operations ready.
Well, I'm amazed the mech didn't hit it from there. Only a 25% chance to hit. We're going to Overwatch again. I know it's cheesy, but they're going to have to get quite close if they want to do anything. You're going to hunker down, and you guys just stay fortified. Sure, yeah, I was going to say, surely the mech's going to get some shots in now. 2 misses. That's just terrible luck. Trying to knock me out of my my little fortification there. Get back in my trench and give you a good smack. Get away with you.
Killed.
I should heal. He should heal on the next turn there. Those flyers didn't even move towards me, did they? I don't think they did. Fine, let's try that again then. Are the flyers going to move, or are they just going to sit there? Nope. They're just sitting there. Fine. You're out of my range. Let's put you in cover. 15% chance to hit that one. That's terrible. I wonder if they'll try and move forward now that I've moved some units up. So I always feel so cheesy doing this. Oh, you weren't the unit I wanted to move. That was the wrong one. You just go back to fortifying. It was you. I want to move you up. Excellent. Yeah, the reason I'm streaming tonight, apart from the fact that I wanted to play this game because I really like it, is I've just started using Streamlabs for the first time. I always used to use OBS, so I'm experimenting with a different way of streaming. Can that mech get cover, or does he count as a large unit? I thought he got cover because it was showing cover. He is a heavy unit, yeah. Heavy unit, stronger unit. Cannot be staggered with high impact attacks. And do not face their attacker when flanked. But I think the cover still works, because cover just reduces its chance of being hit. Because it's basically an obstacle that gets in the way of being shot at. Well, that must have moved, because we did Overwatch on it. So yeah, you can't stagger me, but you can... Right, let's see if we can take one of these birdies out then. So we have a 25% chance, 75% chance. Might stagger it. At least we hit it. 80% chance for the guys to hit it with those things.
Enemy annihilated.
Yeah, this should be quite easy. Yeah, these guys got their health back because they're in that fortified bunker. I'm glad I gave them that upgrade. There we go, that was nice and easy.
Our forces are victorious.
Okay, decent. Hardly took any damage again. Fish in a vat. Inside the vessel you find a Psyvat unit trapped in a glass vat, unconscious. According to the ship's remaining logs, the machinery that is attached to the vat has the following functions. Release the unit under your command, which is a tier 2 skirmisher. Dissect it and study it and gain 72 science. Or we could let it free and gain 100 reputation. I'll just take the science, thank you very much. I can go straight into another fight with these guys. What have these guys got? They're quite tough. 4 units. I can take them though. I know I can take them. So we'll go straight into combat again. So they'll move first. They don't have that flying unit, but these little, like, R2-D2 things, these guys are tough. Are they all just going to sit in the middle and not actually do anything? Fine. Well, let's Let's move forward with the mech. He's got agile overwatch, so I can actually move quite far forward with him and still get 3 shots if the enemy moves. I like there's some like ready-made bunkers here. That's quite cool. And let's go and put these guys forward and do the usual trench thing. Hunker down. I should always make sure everybody's facing the right direction, but I don't do that. Spiral, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are currently taking out some of these mech things that I absolutely hate. Let's get you facing the right direction. Not that I think you're going to get attacked in melee, because you're right at the back. And I'm guessing those trenches will actually heal any of our biological units, even ones that aren't the trenchers. So we need to get you guys to just hunker. Right, are they going to move towards me now? They do get very defensive. I've got to be careful here. I could end up losing the mech if I'm too aggressive with it. I need to try and get it repaired.
Operations ready.
Yeah, that mech's taking a beating. It does look like a Dalek. Like R2 Dalek. Let's move forward with you. We can always retreat back to the trench later. 55% chance to hit that. We do more damage if we hit it from the trench, but... yeah, I'm guessing you can't... right, let me put this guy in the trench and see if he gets healed. I'm going to doubt it, but we'll try it anyway. Let's take our shots at him, just in case we get lucky. Oh no, he actually just straight up destroys the trench. Okay, that's good to know. So that's because he has... is it because he's a heavy unit? Mechanical. So yeah, I don't think he can just be healed at all. Fine. We'll move in and try and attack with some of these guys, and we'll just retreat if we take some damage. Why are you doing this to me? Come on, just hit it. It's got so much armor as well, it's ridiculous. And you're probably going to have to get into a better position if you want to have a chance of doing anything against any of these units. So let's move you up there. Let's hunker down. You stay... you can sit there. You can fortify. Operations. Do I have any operations? General Alert Protocol. Enter defense mode even if they've spent all their action points during the turn. Don't think I need that. It's very rare that I spend all of my action points. Well, you're going for this unit now. I think it's going to be a melee attack, isn't it? Yeah. You're going for the mech. Oh, I don't like that. That's like my best unit, so I really don't want to lose it this early on in the campaign. Or the scenario, because it's not really a campaign. Okay, that hurt quite a bit. Right, so... let's move you back out of there. We'll still put you on Overwatch, just in case something moves close to us. That thing does have Overwatch. You could shield bash it. Doesn't do a lot for us, unfortunately. Let's try and hit you. No. Let's move you back. You guys are in the way. You move back to there. You move next to this guy. You can then heal them. You're now in the trench, so you've got the bonus damage if you actually manage to hit. Which you kind of did. Let's go for the shield bash. Not too sure why Overwatch, because that should have staggered, right? So you guys can't really do anything now. You've used your movement. You can take a shot, I suppose. You did hit, I'll give you that. And what about you? Come on, 65% chance that thing's down. Brilliant. Okay, that's made my life a little bit easier. Well, nice to know that I'm not the only one with terrible aim. You're attacking my hero, that's fine. He can heal up easily enough. Okay, so how many times can you use that heal? You can only use it once a battle. Okay, fine. But what we can do is move these units out. Let's move you there, and we can move these units in, and they will heal while they're in there. And then we'll use our hero to take a shot at these 65 on... Oh, 80. Yep. Cool. Everybody else is a bit too far away to do anything, so we'll just hunker down. Should have put that on Overwatch, but I didn't. That was a mistake. Yep, you just keep firing at my hero. That's fine. I don't care. Well, you don't need to. Definitely going to be out of grenade. There's only 3 tile range. There's no point me blowing that up because these guys are all too far away from it to actually hit. Yeah, so your main hero, your sort of civ leader, does respawn if they die. But at this stage in the game, when he's the only hero I've got, because I've only got like this army and a second smaller army, I don't really want to lose him this early on. Because having him out of action for a few turns is quite bad. Do we want to try and hit something with that? 4 hexes. If we move to there, yeah, it's just a bit too risky. Right. Well, we'll try and finish one off, I suppose. There's one fewer to hit us, so can't do anything more with you. Stuff it. Let's move forwards and lob a grenade. We can hit both of these units at the same time, or at least we should be able to. No, we can only hit one of them directly, I think. Not going to let me hit both units. Oh, yeah. Why can't I select that tile there? It's probably a line of sight issue. Let's go for this one then. Yeah, it's a line of sight issue, as I thought. You've got a chance of hitting that. I'll always take a chance. You've got a chance of hitting it as well. You missed. Why am I not surprised? You guys are out of range, but if you move one tile forward... Nearly got it down. Okay, who's still... Oh, you can Overwatch. Not that it matters. End the turn. Yeah, this is the thing that I've always liked about Age of Wonders. The combat is the best part of it by far. It's always quite... I mean, sometimes I play quite sloppy, you know. I don't really stop and take the time and care and attention that's needed. But if you do, you can actually avoid taking nearly as much damage as I do. Now, this guy's got very little health. I might lose him here. I'm a little bit concerned about that. We'll try and take this guy out if we can. So I'm going to start moving some units up and just pelt him with everything I've got, basically. We can afford to get closer. We missed. That wasn't ideal. Can move up with you guys as well. Oh, he's got like a slither of health left. Can I hit him with the mech? Probably not. Out of range. I don't... Well, the mech can't hit him, and I don't want to lose the mech, so I'm going to move the mech back. So I might have just lost that guy, and I have. I can make new ones, so that's fine. Right, go down.
Enemy killed. Victory.
So that was unfortunate. I lost my foreman. Oh, I gained an Inferno launcher. Those things are amazing. So the Inferno launcher is basically like a rocket launcher. It's got a 2-turn cooldown. But it does such amazing damage. I'm probably not going to give that to my main hero. I might save it for a different one. But it's amazing all the same. So let's start moving down here. We might have to fight our way through a couple of other units. We do have an upgrade on this guy. So what do we have any vehicles available actually? Is that one the Bulwark? Give him that. It's got auto cannons. That'd be quite nice. Because his sniper rifle's not that great. Because I don't like the fact that it takes a full action. So if I'm not... why can't I use that? Oh, because he doesn't have piloting. So we just give him piloting. And then we can basically pop him in a vehicle. So now he's got his own mech. Costs us some energy, but that's like a pretty cool way of doing it. You guys have got orders now. Oh, you're supposed to be joining up with that army, aren't you? Just like very slowly. You go join up with him. Because we're trying to make that up to a full stack. And we need to get ourselves another foreman. Well, I can actually build those mechs. Oh, that's cool. So let's queue up the foreman. Just hang around there, I guess. Not bothered about those. End the turn. Right, so you've just done some prospecting. What did we get from there? 17 energy and 20 production. That wasn't great, was it? But let's get you guys back together. And then we'll actually have a full-size army there. Hopefully we'll get another hero soon. We'll have a look down here, see what some of these units are. We could just teleport back with this guy, actually. We don't want to build a forward base. Is there anything useful for us? The mech does actually recover health. I wasn't sure if it would with it being a mechanical unit. So that's an outpost. That is an Imperial Standard. That's a Marauder Guard, which we're at war with. 340... So a Transcendent and a Frenzied. So a melee unit with a support unit and an Amazon Huntress. I will leave it for a turn so we can get some health back. Aerial division's done.
Why do pilots use ramming only when their ships are completely crippled? There's nothing heroic in suicide. That's when I realized, why not utilize the inertia of a vehicle's mass as the primary weapon? Prepare for ramming speed! Yakov Yokanik, Ramjet Guild Director.
If I'd have actually waited a couple of turns, we've got the vehicle ramjet. I could have given that to our hero, but oh well. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and get drudges as well. And we've got food development.
Food is a governing tool. Just as fuel is essential to power a machine, food is the ruling principle of happy, strong, and productive colonists. Tony Rubio Strong, Manpower and Machine Motivational Consulting.
So that is cool enough. Just clicked on totally the wrong thing there. Give me a second. Right, so we'll select new research for that. We probably want to go production next, I think. Message from the growth. They've given us a mission to wipe out some units down there. That's quite a way away, isn't it? But that's alright. We've got 10 turns usually. We can hit that unit and then move down. That's alright. Ops ready to prime.
Operations available for priming.
So we've got this one. Units gain 400 more influence in battle against independent units. Costs 100 energy to prime though. I really don't want to spend that right now. Orders required. You are still not at full health with the mech. But let's go and give this thing a bit of a kick anyway. I've got flies on the screen. It's like it's quite warm. It's raining. The window's open. The light's on. And there's like stuff flying around all over the place. So this guy's transferring pain with this melee unit, which means if I hit the melee unit, it'll do damage to that guy. That guy can also heal, but he can only do it once per turn. And he's got a nasty little side blast as well. You're standing behind some explosive barrels, which is awesome. So that's our hero. So our hero's basically in the vehicle version of this mech. So we've essentially got 2 of them now. Does that also give him Agile Overwatch now then? Yes, it does. Cool. I'm going to stomp both of these guys forward and put them both into Overwatch mode. Oh, I lost the foreman, didn't I? I was going to say, just out of interest, I wanted to see if the foreman could heal the mech, because I hadn't tried it, but we lost him, so fine. You guys all move forwards into position and go bunker up. Yeah, you can move forward to there. I know you're behind cover, but there's a melee unit coming towards us, so... Right, everybody else, hunker down and turn.
Operations ready.
So you're not going to attack us, basically. You're just going to stay back there. That's fine. We could try and blow that up. It'll remove their cover and do some damage to them when it blows. Obviously, it's hitting the support unit at the back. What's your line of sight like? Your lines of sight aren't great, but I'm still going to do that. You're well out of range, aren't you? Yeah, of course you are. Right, let's see if they want to move forward now. Because they're not in cover, so... No, and he's actually used the regeneration, so... He's kind of wasted that shot, actually. Move forwards 1. 15 or 15. Again, not great. I don't know why I even took a 15% chance shot. Let's get you into cover. 45% chance to hit twice. There, 1 hit, 1 miss. That's about what you'd expect for a 45% chance, I suppose. Right, okay, so they're moving forwards with the Amazons now. You resisted the stagger, that's good. Right, coming in with the melee unit now. And you're going to do your battle vomit. That's really going to hurt that mech. And you're using the psionic mending. I need to kill that thing off quick. Right, let's... So that will take the damage on its behalf. 29% chance because the mech's in the way. Let's move the mech. Even a 45% chance isn't great. Right, let's just go full out on this thing. Come on, 3 shots at 45% chance and they all missed. It's a little bit unfair. Let's try with our hero. Again, it's this thing at the back that's taking all of the damage. 61% chance to hit with this guy. Right, that's killed that off, so no more healing for them. This mech is potentially in trouble. Bio arrows. Why are we taking bio damage on a mech? Yeah, there's the mech lost. I've not looked after this army well at all. Let's get rid of these guys. 10% chance? Come on. 50's better. No line of sight there, but let's move over and hit them. Didn't finish them off, but it was fairly decent. Yeah, okay, it was 10%. It was a complete roll of the dice, but I thought I'd give it a go. Really, you're attacking my hero? Oh, wow. Might lose the hero here. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Now, does he die or does he just lose the vehicle? He just loses the vehicle. He's actually still alive.
Our leader shall return.
Did I actually just miss and kill my own leader? Come on, guys.
Enemy killed.
And no line of sight to you. Okay, we need these guys to come towards us. That was some terrible luck there to actually kill my own leader. This game hates me today. Right. That's you guys down.
Enemy
Wow, you
eliminated.
guys were annoying.
Our forces are victorious.
I'm not necessarily sure that I count that as victorious, to be honest, but... sure. Let's go and do that. Yeah, that's probably it. At least this guy can get back home now, I suppose. Doesn't have any movement points left, so we are basically going to get another bulwark. We've got a foreman in production. 100 energy for that. It's like, could have done without that happening. Not sure how long it takes for our hero to come back. I like to save some... Oh, where are we being attacked here? Our colony's being attacked. Oh, I guess we're doing this manually. I didn't even see that there was a marauding army near the colony. Well, this is fine. Trencher militia. We don't want to stand next to anything that can explode because that is generally bad. So we'll move one tile away from it and just hunker down. We'll go and sort of do that on both sides. That is a foreman, so you can stay at the back. And then we'll move forwards with the mech and put you on Overwatch. Though I don't know which way these guys are going to come in. Right. I didn't realise that the colony was getting attacked there. Yeah. Think we can carry on as before. Let's overwatch in that direction. I think there's more of them likely to come from that direction. Oh, you've got some range on you, haven't you? Mind you, you're trying to fire sort of up and through lots of cover, so... Yeah, you're missing quite a lot. I'm fine with that. Okay, so we do have units coming in from both directions. I'm going to go for the one that has the higher chance to hit, I think. Just maximise our chance to take something down. 60%, 38%. Well, okay, we'll go for the 60. Decent. And what about you? Do we take a shot at something? You're all out of range. You've got more health, so let's concentrate on trying to take that unit down. And again, you can just sort of wait around. So hopefully you're going to miss some more shots, or just graze. Yeah, cool. Now you are going to come in and attack. Ow, that hurts. We do heal while we're in that though, so that's fine. Right, you should get Overwatch shots in a second. No, you're going to attack me from there, are you? How rude. 47. 95. Got to go with the higher chances, right? 60. Out of range. Let's take that one out then. If we don't shoot our own guys in the back.
Enemy annihilated.
Cool, they're gone. Now the ground's on fire, but we'll heal up anyway, so it's fine. 38. Well, might as well take it. Wasn't meant to be. They have taken some damage. These guys have taken more damage. Don't need to worry too much about healing up because these guys are just colony militia, so... So this is the problem with arc damage. It'll actually hit multiple things at the same time. Assuming it hits at all. Right, what are you going to do? Are you going to try and attack my... No, you're still going for those guys. Cool. 52% chance to hit. 95. Got to go for the 95. It wasn't a kill, but... 30... Oh, neither of those are particularly good odds, are they really? 43% chance to kill that. We've got 3 shots. Yeah.
Enemy killed.
There's another one down then. We could potentially run over here and use our hand mortar. 95% chance to hit. And it staggers, so that's worthwhile. You guys are still on fire. Of course, the 38% chance misses. Right, the fire's gone out now. Really hoping they miss with a lot of these shots. That's it. You carry on missing. You can do that hand mortar multiple times, so let's go and get rid of you. Okay, now we only have 1 unit left to deal with. Can't believe that's only a 33% chance to hit. We're quite close and we have the high ground. Let's move out with you guys. And let's start moving forward with these. Might be able to get a hit in there. 43%. Okay, that helps. You're going to... You took a lot of damage, didn't you? We can heal them up on the next turn. I mean, we don't need to. At least I don't think we need to. That was potentially a mistake, putting those 2 units right next to each other, but... Right, so yeah, you're going to go ahead and heal that unit. Just in case. And then you can fire at that. 33% chance, 3 shots.
Enemy destroyed.
And he's down.
Victory.
So, I wasn't even aware that I'd grabbed this. It's owned by me. When did I grab that? Okay, so we're going to have to put... So that's the one on the other end of the teleporter. So I'm going to have to put another army up there anyway. So that's a colony. We can annex this one here. Probably annex this one from this colony and then join the area together. Wow, okay, so what have we got there? That is our foreman. So let's bring this army home. We'll try and get some defences built up there, so that'll help us. Now with this army, do I want to go through this one first? Probably do, actually. This one's going to be a lot tougher, but we'll do this one. This should be fine. I'll just try and kill that unit off first. We've had this configuration before, though. Really weird group. Of course, most of our units on this are melee now. So I haven't actually fought with this army before. What does the Prospector actually do? It's stagger resistant, eat dust, free action. Does it actually have any attack? It's got a bomb, 4 tile distance. So it's not really a great unit. So this is very much a close range army. Oh, I didn't realise we had a foreman in that army. Let's go and put the two of you there and just sort of block the path. It's like, you shall not pass. Really just fortify hard. Because they've got to get closer if they want to do anything, so... Unless, of course, they decide just to hang back and not do anything.
Ready.
Which is exactly what they did. Have I just blocked myself off completely? No, I'm going to have to go the long way round, though, if I want to get at them. But I might give that a try. All of you other guys are just going to hunker down as well. Come on, come closer. Yeah, they're all just going defensive mode. Alright, let's move you over here. I'm going to try and flank around and take that thing out, because it's a right pain in the hoop. If he starts moving towards me, then I'll kite him back. Yeah, he's just... AI's struggling with this one, isn't he? Move you over there, and I'll defense mode everybody again. Because we've got no Overwatch. We've not got much of a ranged attack either. Ah, right, now they're moving forwards. And they're going to do their battle vomit. That's annoying. Yes, we do have psi resistance here, so that helped us out quite a bit. Toss bomb. That'll stagger it nicely. We could probably finish that off if we hit this unit a lot, because he does have absorb pain on, so... He isn't going to have a lot of health. Did we get it? Yes, we did.
Enemy eliminated.
And then I'm not too sure which of these is the bigger pain, but I'm going to go for the one that has the... Oh, we missed. Can we hit with this? Yep. So... Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it will stagger them. Alright, end turn. And we heal because we're standing in our little boxes here. Stop it. Stop it. The question is, where are the melee guys going to go? You're going to go and attack these guys. I'm fine with that. Because you're just going to trigger the Overwatch for the guys next to you. You can now heal that guy up. How often can you use your grenade thing? Often, apparently. Stagger them. %5 chance. Oh, we've got some sort of debuff on as we're blinded. It's not even worth taking the gamble for 5%. It's not even worth the wear and tear on my mouse button to click. Again, we can eat that damage. You're still going to get hit by the melee Overwatch. Oh no, because you're not adjacent. That's annoying. Are we still blinded? Doesn't really matter. I suppose
Payback.
That close. %35 chance. Of course it was a miss. Why wouldn't it have been? 30%. And we got him. That was quite good, getting him
Enemy
on a 30%.
destroyed.
I'll take it.
Victory.
Not the best army. Could do with a hero in here, really. And that Prospector's not all that good, although it is nice that it's got psi resistance. Gain a colonist. That's good, actually, because that means we can actually go up here and annex that. Do we want to annex that one? See, this one would be more useful. I guess we can. We can annex that one and then annex that one from this place here. Why has this got a dotted outline? It's just a sector. So maybe we can build a colony next to it here. Orders required. You guys are going to back up one and sit and recover some health. Yeah, so you can annex a sector. And we're going to annex this sector. We do need to get an army there. So we'll do that. Still being attacked by random stuff here. Let's end the turn again. And we get... I'm just going to auto-resolve this. And we won. See, now we've got a hero that wants to join, and because I had to spend that energy to get the replacement mech, I don't have enough energy to hire him. Which is fine, he'll hang around for a bit. We can go up to there. And annex it. Cool. We want everyone here to be at full power, but I think what I'm going to do is end the stream. Like I said, this was really just a test stream. I didn't actually intend to start streaming at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not sure why I did. So trying to play half asleep doesn't help. But now that I know my setup works, I hopefully will be back to streaming more often. So thanks a lot for popping along. Like the auto in the manual screen gives a real Emperor above the troops vibe. Yeah, it does. It's quite nice. I do like this game. I liked Age of Wonders 3 as well. They were the only ones that I played. Age of Wonders 3 and Planetfall. But I do like the sci-fi setting, so definitely keen to play a lot more of this. Yeah, so thanks for popping by, and I'll see you soon.